goes to 12 Years a Slave.
And there's someone who always, I'm forget someone. I'm so sorry. I was
12 Years a Slave picked up the Golden Globe for Best Dramatic Motion Picture Sunday night. It was a high honor for the movie about a free man sold into slavery, but many felt it was in line for several more statues. That added to the mystique of the evening and sets up plenty of mystery for the rest of the award season. Here to help us unlock that mystery is Kevin Carr, film critic for Fat Guys at the Movies. Good morning, Kevin.
Morning, Simon.
So, Kevin, a lot of folks might not have expected American Hustle, which is another movie, to do as well as it did. Were you surprised by that?
I wasn't terribly surprised because they split the categories. You get the musical and comedy, and then you've got the drama category, and that usually opens it up for a movie like American Hustle to do a little bit better, although that category itself was pretty tight with stuff like Inside Llewyn Davis and The Wolf of Wall Street. But American Hustle has really been gaining a lot of traction going into award season already.
Okay, we've got a list of some of the dramatic movie awards, and you can see the awards are spread out quite a bit with no one dramatic film having a big night. Does this make it difficult to predict how things are going to go in other award ceremonies like the Oscars?
Well, this year in particular, it is kind of a spread out field. A lot of times in the past, you'll see like the King's Speech and 15 years ago when Titanic swept everything. This year, there's a lot of stuff out there, and there's really no clear winner, even in other award ceremonies. Sometimes you'll have Gravity, you'll have American Hustle showing up as Best Picture, 12 Years a Slave. So it's kind of anyone's game. The Oscars have the Golden Globes have always been seen a bit of as a predictor of the Oscars, but they're running at about a 60% accuracy over the last 10 years. So it's still kind of anyone's game. And 12 Years a Slave was kind of a surprise because it won nothing else that night.
Interesting. And a lot of people were surprised by TV newcomer Brooklyn Nine-Nine winning Best TV Comedy and its star Andy Samberg winning Best Actor. Did that take you by surprise too?
It did, and it took me by an early surprise, but then when I thought about it, it made sense because the difference between movies and TV is you can have the same TV show cropping up every year for 10 years if it's on long enough, and the Golden Globes likes to go for sort of the new thing. Last year it was Girls, the year before it was Modern Family, they had Glee, but you usually don't see one winning Best Series more than two times in a row. So for a highly respected show like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, that's kind of surprising. But good for them to kind of get a new win and maybe get some more audience leading into the next season.
Now, Kevin, the people voting for the Golden Globes are a very different set of people than those voting for the Oscars, aren't they? How does that play into this?
Well, a lot of times it does depend on who the group is and also how they vote too, because in the final voting, the Hollywood Foreign Press Association get one vote per category as opposed to like ranking the five, which happens in different award ceremonies. But it is a different group. It does kind of lean a little bit more towards the foreign notables, the things that the foreign journalists might enjoy a little bit more, whereas the Academy tends to be a little bit older, a little bit, dare I say, a little stuffier, and much more American-centric.
Okay, lots of mystique there. Thank you very much, Kevin Carr of Fat Guys at the Movies.